Right now at 4, we're following breaking news. A jury found Cory Bigsby guilty on both counts against him in connection to the death of his 4-year-old son, Cody. This is a story we have been following since the boy was reported missing in Hampton in 2022.
Those charges were second-degree murder and concealment of a dead body, all despite the fact that Cody's body has never been found.
We are on your side with live team coverage of this case. Chris Horn and Lauren Moss are both live outside of the courthouse.
And we're going to start with Chris, who was in the courtroom when that verdict came down. Chris, was it a quick deliberation by the jury?
Yeah, it was. It was probably one of the quickest, Amy, that I've ever seen. Less than 2 hours. And this was after sitting in the courtroom for the better part of a week and a half. And Commonwealth's attorney Anton Bell had a press conference afterward. He said this was a case that over the past 26 months got better as it went along, as they were able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, his staff and investigators and police. Meanwhile, the lead defense attorney, Curtis Brown, on the other hand, said he believes that his client did not get a fair trial. Brown told the jury during closing arguments this morning that there was no body and there was no proof of death. But we know from other cases here in Hampton Roads that you don't need a body to convict someone of murder in Virginia. A key piece of evidence for the Commonwealth, or I should say lack thereof, was the absence of any new photos of Cody after the date of the murder. And Bell says that was pivotal.
It was extremely important because it helped us with our timeline to establish it and to prove it. Also, the very fact that other children were located, photos of other children were located in his databases, but none of Cody.
Bell said it has been a long journey, a long road to get to today. The guilty verdict for Cory Bigsby, guilty of second-degree murder, guilty of concealing the body of his 3-year-old son. Now, we heard that Curtis Brown, the lead defense attorney, said he didn't feel that his client, Cory Bigsby, got a fair trial, but when we asked him out here afterward, does he plan to appeal, he had no comment on that. Steph, back to you.
Chris, thank you.
Our live team coverage continues now with 10 on your side's Lauren Moss.
Lauren, you talked to people about the verdict today. What are they telling you?
Yes, Stephanie, people came out of the courthouse visibly happy, telling me that it was justice for Cody. Cory Bigsby's family came out showing some emotion, frustrated by the jury's decision. Now taking it back inside the Hampton Circuit Courthouse, when the clerk read the guilty verdict, it was silent. You could hear a pin drop. Cory Bigsby remained composed. His family didn't show much emotion at the time. It's outside the courthouse we saw the reactions. People who spent hours searching for Cody coming out in tears with goosebumps, expressing the excitement of the verdict, calling this justice. When the defense attorneys came out and started talking with us, some people were frustrated by things Curtis Brown was saying. This caused people to start yelling. Then chants broke out. People were holding up signs and yelling justice for Cody. When the Commonwealth's attorney came out, you could hear people cheering, thanking the CA for getting justice for 4-year-old Cory Bigsby. Hear what one woman's reaction to this verdict.
We did it! Oh my God, we got justice for Cody. Oh, he answered our prayers. He answered our prayers. Now please bring him home. I hope we find him. I'm begging Cory Bigsby, please tell us where Cody's at. Oh my God. I'm crying. These are happy tears, y'all. They're happy tears.
You hear Nancy Strickland point out that Cody has not been found. The Hampton police chief in a press conference told us that the division's work is not done. They remain committed to finding the 4-year-old. In Hampton, I'm Lauren Moss, 10 on your side.